everyone, I'm Nadine and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I share vlog style days out and travel adventures both here in the UK and overseas. In today's vlog, I'm heading to mid Wales during what has been the hottest bank holiday ever here in the UK, with temperatures soaring past 30 degrees. It was a scorcher. We've also got Rolo the Dog with us. So what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Lucid dreaming, losing what you love. You're so enlightened that you forgot.
Montgomery is a small historic town in Wales close to the border with England. It is located in the county of Powys and is known for its peaceful countryside and rich history. One of the town's most famous landmarks is Montgomery Castle. The castle was built in the 13th century by the Normans and sits on a hill overlooking the town. Although much of the castle is now in ruins, it does remain an important reminder of Wales's medieval past. Montgomery is also well known for its charming streets, old buildings and beautiful surrounding landscapes. Visitors often enjoy walking through the town, exploring the local shops and learning about the Welsh history and culture. Despite being small, Montgomery has a strong sense of community and attracts those who enjoy the quiet countryside towns with historical significance.
If I'm not you, I haven't tried enough. Then you say you never shine so bright, but leave no room for life beside. Yours is all you ever seem to me. See you talk about health, but is it really that healthy? How you fulfill yourself? Maybe I shouldn't mind at all, but I miss when we were more similar.
Oh, it's hard work in the heat.
About the things you love, about the things you love, about the things you.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I am here with my mum again and we've got Rolo the dog somewhere down there. Yeah, he's hiding from the sun because it is bank holiday weekend and we have been blessed with beautiful weather. The sun is glorious. In fact, it's a little bit too warm. Are we ever happy as a Brit? No. But it's going to hit 30 degrees today, which for us is like, ugh, it's insane. But yeah, we've made the most of it. We popped out up to Montgomery Castle. We're in Wales, by the way. We're in mid Wales for a couple of days and we are here at the remains of what was Montgomery Castle. So we're going to have a little wander, we're going to enjoy the weather and bring you with us. So I don't actually know what is left at this castle. It's just the remains, so there's not much here. But we're going to go and check it out. Let's go across this little bridge and go see what's happening. Tell you what though guys, the views up here are amazing. Let me spin you around and show you. And apologies in advance for the very hot, sweaty face. It's just way too hot. It's like my mum's just been saying, when you look at the remains of what's left, it looks like it was quite a small castle, but if you actually look at the outline of the wall, you see just how big it actually is. So you can see the wall just around the outskirts there. Then you've got probably what would have been the drawbridge, this part here. And then it continues to go right the way around. And even beyond this wall here, slopes down and there's even more.
Do you know what these are?
Nope.
Well, history has it that years ago, this was the actual gatehouse, the entry to the castle. And when the guards were on duty of an evening, they were bored, obviously, and they used to get their swords out and sharpen them on the rocks. And over the years, it made all these marks.
So if you want to have a little read of this is quite interesting. I'm going to hold the camera here so you can pause it. And it's titled Cold Caller, a Medieval Mystery. The story of Maud Vrass, the Cold Caller, is one of the most famous mysteries connected to Montgomery Castle. According to local legend and historical records, Maud Vrass was a widow from the town of Montgomery who visited the castle on New Year's Day in 1288. She'd gone there to recover a saucepan from William of St Albans, the assistant constable of the castle. But while passing through the castle gatehouse, Maud was struck on the head by a large stone and later died from her injuries. The mystery deepened years later when Maud's daughter Mabel accused William of deliberately murdering her mother. An inquest was finally held in 1297, where William claimed the death was an accident. He said he'd been in a room above the gatehouse trying on a new cloak when it caught on one of the stones stored there as ammunition, causing the rock to fall through the portcullis opening onto Maud below. The jury accepted his explanation and ruled Maud's death as a misadventure, meaning accidental death. However, the strange circumstances, the fallen stone, the delayed accusation and the suspicious story have kept people wondering for centuries whether Maud Vrass was truly killed by accident or murdered. Today the tale is still associated with Montgomery Castle and is often retold as one of Wales's eerie medieval mysteries. I mean, it's quite an unfortunate story, but interesting nonetheless. So if you just come beyond the wall, you get a nice view from down here and it's much cooler. It's a bit shaded, which I'm happy about. Mum's had to go and take the dog over to the little pagoda thing because it's all shaded there and it's much cooler because we were thinking it was a bit hot for him. So she's got some water. She's sat in the shade with Rolo. So he's all good. Just look how gorgeous the Welsh countryside is. Nothing beats it, honestly. So pretty. Oh, look at all the buttercups. They look so gorgeous, so bright. There's a little robin sat there. So cute. I hope you can see it. Let me try to zoom in a bit. Oh, I don't want to scare him. How cute was the robin? He's flew off now. Let's carry on. pretty cool castle, guys, and I know it's only the remains of it, so there's nothing really to go inside and look at, but it's still really cool, and if you read the stories, it's super interesting. And let's be honest, if you're not into castles, that's absolutely fine, because look at these views. I mean, these views are amazing. Let's head back up, see if we can find Mum and the dog. Hopefully they're okay. So we are pretty much done at Montgomery, aren't we?
We are.
We're going to head back down to where the car was, and I don't know, we might go for a walk along the canal or go into town, we might get something to eat. So stick around, we'll take you with us. Let's head off. So on the way up, we came up through the woods up this big steep hill, and we've just discovered there's actually a footpath.
A proper footpath with a few feet wide, well, a few yards wide, and I've walked up a 6-inch little road with the dog.
In a flip-flops.
Well, in my flip-flops.
And there's this footpath here, look. It's nice and easy.
And it's flat.
For the view as well, you get a nice view here. Yes, and me and my mum walked through all this brambly stuff in the woods instead of taking this lovely leisurely stroll on the footpath. I'm blaming my mum, she brought me this way. I followed her. So me and Mum parked right down at the bottom and walked up the hill, but as you can see they do have a little car park here. And to my surprise there's actually an electric hookup. But yeah, there's enough for a few spaces there. When the sun's out, so are the midges. They are out in force today. So we've just passed this house, which is, I can't really show you too much because there's people there, but I was reading the sign about it and it made me giggle. First county jail, built around 1740. This building, now a terrace of 3 dwellings, was once the county jail for Montgomeryshire. Held in custody in 1803 with the following: debtors 3, felons 10, lunatics 3. I just love they were called lunatics. By the end of 1832, all the male prisoners had been removed to the new jail, and John Davis, the jailkeeper, reported in his order book that there now remains only 1 female. So there you go. There were debtors 3, felons 10, and lunatics 3. Some funny stories in history, isn't there? And this hill is so steep. Anyone else gets sore knees when you walk down a hill? I'm okay walking up, but when I start walking down, oh, my knee kills. This is so steep. It's like I'm leaning backwards. Oh yeah, you're in the wrong shoes, Mum. I'd see my mum coming out for a walk in flip-flops or sliders.
Well, I didn't know we were going to go all that way up there.
Silly Billy. How pretty is this? Little courtyardy area, little pub. Very sweet. So we have just left Montgomery. We've come here to Welshpool. We're at the station, the train station, because there's a little cafe and that inside. So
it is the old station as well.
The old station.
Yeah, this
okay.
used to be the railway station. But
right, okay.
It's now a shopping centre.
Oh, a little mini shopping centre with a cafe. So we're going to bob in and have a little nosy and maybe get something to eat. If not, we can head into town because
we love our food.
Yeah, Welshpool town is just across the road, so we'll nip there. But yeah, come with us. Let's go eat because we're starving. If you're wondering where Rolo is, at this point we'd taken him back to the caravan because it was just a bit too hot for him. So we left him at the van with the neighbour and a nice big fan and his cold cooling mat. So he was all good. So please don't worry about Rolo. You okay, Mum?
I'm fine, thank you.
So we both went for the fish finger sandwich with chips and coleslaw. Mum got a tea. I got a Diet Coke. Bon appetit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is the old railway station in Welshpool, and we've got a little cafe inside, and it's a bit of a little shopping mall, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So downstairs on the lower level, and actually up here as well, there's a few little shops. So down on the lower ground, you've got a little row of shops, just selling clothes and accessories and things, and then upstairs you've got the cafe, and there's another little shop just in the corner that sells luggage and suitcases. But yeah, it's really empty today because there's a big festival on in the cricket club in Welshpool, big music festival. So it's very quiet in here, which is perfect for us. Mm-hmm. And they've got AC, which is gorgeous because today is roasting. So yeah, let's tuck in and enjoy. Cannot beat a good old fish finger sandwich. like the old ticket thing.
Blank here. Yeah. The old things.
Like the old coal heater. Yeah. But yeah, it's just loads of little shops selling all different things. Souvenirs, clothes, household stuff.
Yeah.
Little gifts. You know them sort of shops that us girls love to just mooch around. So we've had our lunch, we are absolutely stuffed and we're going to go walk it off now, burn off the calories. Which was all right, Mum?
It was lovely, yeah.
Yeah, good. You could probably hear the music festival going on behind us. But yeah, we're going to head into town and just have a wander. As I say, burn off our fish finger sandwich.
And if you're wondering why Nadine is taller than me, it's because she's standing on the pavement and I'm not.
No, it's because I'm very tall. No, I am, look. There we go. Let's go.
Okay.
So we're just walking along this path into town and we just bumped into a guy in a camper van, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like a self-built one.
Yeah.
It was a massive van, actually.
Well, didn't he?
Well, yeah, he said it's like his home and his workshop, so he kind of lives in it and works from it. And he just looked super chilled, didn't he? Sat outside. He was just listening to the music from the festival. Yeah.
With his dog.
Yeah, him and his dog. And his braided hair.
Yes. And his braided beard.
And his braided beard. But he was cool.
He's nice.
But yeah, really nice guy. So that's sometimes why it's nice just to go for a wander. And I always think people on,
you meet some interesting people, I think.
But it's a nice sunny hot day as well.
Yeah.
I feel like people are more friendly. Does anyone else think that?
People talk to you.
Yeah, people just want to like have conversations with you and it's nice because I just think it lifts everyone's mood. It brightens your mood when the sun's out and the sky's blue and the vibes are good. And it's bank holiday weekend, so everyone's off. So yeah, let's carry on. So we've just almost got to town. We are heading along the canal. Because there's a few different routes, isn't there, Mum? But we're going to go the canal route because it's nicer. So if you go a few vlogs back, I did do a vlog at Powers Castle, which is in Welshpool. I was here a few weeks ago. I drove up, parked at the actual castle and then went in. But you can actually walk, which is a really gorgeous walk, especially on a day like today. So I'll show you where you can walk from. So we're in Welshpool town centre at the moment. Mum, what's this road called, do you know? It's like the main road that runs through the town centre. Just the main high street in Welshpool. If you walk up to that, it's opposite Welshpool Jewellers, where you turn to go and find the footpath up to Powers Castle. So there is the sign for Powers Castle. It's just a 1 mile walk up to the castle. Don't ask me why someone's put a great big cone on the top, but that's the world we live in these days. So this is the High Street Welshpool. You are right opposite Welshpool Jewellers, just there. There is the sign to tell you to head up to Powers Castle. And this is the road that you turn down. Just at the bottom here, you walk all the way down and you'll find the big, lovely grand gate, which takes you into Powers. So yeah, this is just an alternative route. If you don't want to drive, you can walk. And this is a really gorgeous walk. So right at the bottom of here, you'll find the big gates, which take you onto the land of Powers Castle. If you've got a dog, you can only go so far, apparently. Dogs are only allowed to a certain point, so just bear that in mind. And I mean, you can't even take dogs inside Powers Castle anyway, so... Or the gardens. It's probably not best to bring your dog, to be honest. But let me turn you around and just show you now we're at the bottom of that road, and you can see the gates, which will take you up to the castle. And here are the gates, which take you on the footpath all the way up to Powers Castle. So you've got these gates here, but if you just go to the left, just here, you can go through, and then you'll see this lovely little building here. I'm not entirely sure what that is. And then the footpath there, and it just leads you straight up there, and it's a really, really gorgeous walk. So I'm just screen grabbing this for you guys because it tells you here actually about the dogs. Well-behaved dogs allowed in the lower park, but not any further because that takes you into the deer park. Because, yeah, there's a lovely deer park here, so the dogs are not permitted beyond that point, yeah, because they're all roaming around, which is really gorgeous. But, yeah, not probably a good idea with dogs. So, yeah, this is where you come if you want to do the walk up to Powers instead of the drive, and I highly recommend. So, guys, we thought we'd do a little outro, seeing as we're in this lovely little spot. We've just sat under a tree because the heat is killing us. Just no pleasing us Brits, is there? We're too cold, we're too hot. Never happy.
No.
But, yeah, we are heading back to the car now. We've had a lovely little day. Hope you've enjoyed coming out with us. But we're going to head back and pour ourselves a nice cold shandy.
Yes.
Aren't we?
Absolutely.
Because it's that kind of weather. Yeah. Sorry about being MIA last week. There was no video last week. It's the first one I've missed in like a year and a half. I do apologise for that. But I'm back this week. Aren't you lucky? So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Hope you've had a good day in the sunshine with us. And I'll be back next week with you, Sunday, 4 p.m, as always. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Really appreciate it. Help me out. And yeah, give me a thumbs up, leave me a like, comment, all of that good stuff. I hope you guys had a sunny bank holiday as well and enjoyed. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks for being here. Bye.
Bye.
Here she is. Cheers.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors.
Time to chill.
Summer
Nice little recliner.
lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors. Summer love.